Welcome to Wegner's wonderful world of science. Today we're going to look at scientific equipment and what it's used for. The first piece of equipment is a beaker. Beakers are wonderful. They come in all different sizes and they're used for mixing and heating substances. So don't forget that one, you'll use it a lot, a beaker. The second piece of equipment we're going to use is a boss head, and that's used for holding a clamp onto a retort stand. So here's our retort stand, here is our boss head, which I'll connect up like that, and here is our clamp, which we'll put into our boss head. So it holds objects at a desired height. I can have it down very low, or I can have it up very high. So this is a retort stand, boss head and clamp. Our next piece of equipment is a heat-proof mat. A heat-proof mat protects the surface that you're working on, particularly if we're using a Bunsen burner. A Bunsen burner is used for heating substances. So in order to support those heated substances, we have a tripod which supports substances, and then on the tripod we will put a gauze mat which can support whatever we're heating and also spread the heat. So if we are going to heat our beaker, we can put it onto our gauze mat which rests on the tripod and is being heated by our Bunsen burner. Our next piece of equipment is a measuring cylinder. A measuring cylinder is used for measuring small amounts or large amounts of a liquid. They come in a range of sizes. We have also a test tube rack. A test tube rack is very important for holding test tubes. These are wonderful little containers for heating, holding or mixing small amounts of a substance. A beaker is for larger amounts of a substance. And we rest our test tube in our test tube rack. If we want to heat our test tube, we hold it with a test tube holder right up the top of the test tube. And we move that, if I move this tripod, we move our test tube with our substance gently through the flame, facing it away from ourselves and our classmates. If we want to heat small amounts of a solid substance, we use tongs and we move those gently through the flame. And if we have a conical flask, another fantastic piece of equipment, this is for mixing and filtering substances. We put a funnel which rests on the rim of the conical flask and we can pour any substance in that we'd like to filter. Well, I hope that's helped you with your scientific equipment. And that's the end. Happy science!